Enter 21st century. Chances are we'll be a stone's throw from the Ice Age. Ask Barry Commoner, the famous American biologist and crusader against environmental pollution. He has a very scientific explanation for this one step forward, two steps back situation which we have created for ourselves. Commoner believes that the rapid combustion of fossil fuel for power, along with the invasion of the stratosphere by aircraft, is rapidly changing the Earth's heat balance. Unfortunately, this is an area man still knows very little about. What we do know is that our present actions may well usher in a new ice age. Man went on assuming that the bounties of nature were inexhaustible, little realizing that what he looked upon as progress was precariously disturbing the life support system of this planet. This does not mean, however, that man has never been concerned with environmental pollution. More so in India, since environmental pollution management has been an integral part of our heritage. An ancient Indian tradition, a way of life. The importance of the drainage system or the wastewater disposal system was not unknown to the ancients, as is evidenced by the ruins of the Harappan civilization. The Homa ritual institutionalized by the ancient Aryans was performed to purify the air. At Bokaro Steel Plant, commitment to perpetuate this tradition of keeping our land, air and water undefiled continues. Bokaro Steel Plant has been concerned not only with making the best steel, but also with providing a healthy environment for the people who make this beautiful city what it is today. Since its inception, Bokaro Steel Plant has consciously attempted to curb the harmful effects of pollutants, an unavoidable discharge in any technology-intensive industry. Measures in this direction have been as old as the plant itself. But in the wake of stringent government norms and its own keenness to excel in this area, Bokaro established an independent environmental control department in 1988. For Bokaro is ever conscious of doing its bit to create a better world, to leave a cleaner, greener, healthier world for our children. Various measures to control the hazards of pollution have been taken. Combined, these have made Bokaro a conscious and aware corporate citizen of the country. Existing machinery has been revamped and updated. Pollution levels are monitored stringently. High-tech pollution control equipment have been installed. A sophisticated environmental laboratory has been set up for round-the-clock monitoring of pollution levels. All these measures form vital components of BSL's commitment to creating a cleaner, healthier environment. Bokaro's rupees 1,800 crores modernization project, presently underway, lays special emphasis on environment control measures. It envisages the spending of over rupees 85 crores exclusively on procurement of sophisticated equipment for pollution control. The management of the Bokaro Steel Plant has adopted environment management as one of the thrust areas of operations.
Industries have an important role to play for the welfare of humanity and society. Based on this philosophy, Steel Authority and Bokaro Steel have been laying a great deal of emphasis on pollution control measures for environment management. Effective steps are being taken to commission the existing equipment and facilities. Simultaneously, investment decisions are being taken to make them more effective so that the new norms of environment management can be met. We at Bokaro Steel are trying to contribute our bit for maintaining a cleaner and greener Bokaro.
Keen to implement nothing but the best, Steel Authority of India Limited contacted the world-renowned environmental experts, Messrs. BHPE Kinhill of Australia. In consultation with them, it has undertaken long-term pollution control measures at an estimated cost of rupees 450 crores. Obsolete systems are being replaced with latest equipment and technology. In order to implement these measures, a two-tier organizational structure has been adopted at the corporate and plant level. The Environment Management Division at the SAIL level, headed by an executive director, has been started at Calcutta. The division has developed technical and technological expertise with an extensive database to ensure that the company's future investments are environmentally sound. A state-of-the-art environment control laboratory was set up in June 1991 for regular monitoring of air, water and noise pollution. Bokaro's well-trained technicians have been carrying out the monitoring work through high-precision monitoring equipment, stack monitoring kit, meteorological data measuring equipment, HAC instant water analyzers, PVD 2000 analyzers, selective iron-ion analyzer, Diometer, personal computers, precision sound level meter, and TMT 36 PC gas analyzer. Set up at a cost of Rs 3.5 crores, the lab has been performing commendable service.
As far as control of water pollution is concerned, we have been able to achieve figures which are far below the stipulated norms, which has earned the appreciation of state and central pollution control boards.
Bokaro Steel Plant discharges water from the plant through 3 streams, outfall 1, 2 and 3. With adequate provisions, it has been possible to bring down the pollution level of water much below the stipulated norms. During the past 3 years, Bokaro Steel Plant has invested around Rs 200 crores in various revamping and new pollution control schemes. Additional schemes have been drawn up to the tune of Rs 165 crores, particularly for bringing down air pollution within stipulated norms. Bokaro Steel Plant has implemented many major pollution control schemes for controlling air, water and noise pollution. With the installation of these schemes, it has been possible to bring down the emission level by as much as 75%. The important completed schemes include installation of water spray system in wagon tipplers, HPAL on main charging, double conversion, double absorption sulfuric acid plant, biological oxidation plant for treatment of coke oven effluent, gallery, Weibatcher, pulse jet bag filters in line discharge building of refractory material plant. Electrostatic precipitator in sinter plant. A bund wall constructed around fuel oil unloading station in refractory materials plant, oil trapping catch pits in the furnace oil station of thermal power plant, and baffle plates for outfalls have completely decontrolled the pollution from being discharged into the river Damodar. A huge retention pond of about 15 hectares capacity with baffle plate arrangement is quite effective in controlling the incidental pollutants from coke oven and byproducts plant, sinter plant, blast furnace and refractory materials plant from going into the river Damodar. As a measure to curb noise pollution, silencers have been provided in snort valves and bypasses of blast furnace and thermal power plant respectively. Oxidation ponds at various strategic locations receive fecal water of the plant and township and help in the dilution, sedimentation and oxidation of pollutants. Thus, clean water overflows through the outlet into the river Garga. Over and above, one of the major schemes costing rupees 60 crores identified and planned for execution progressively is the installation of electrostatic precipitators with all the 8 boilers in the power plant for controlling the emission from the chimney. A full-fledged occupational health service center inside the plant, equipped with the most modern and sophisticated equipment, operates round the clock. It undertakes regular, periodic checkups of the employees also. Measures to cut down the level of pollution have brought about a considerable change in the health of people. It is inspiring to see a company like BSL making unrelenting efforts not only to curb air and water pollution, but also the high levels of noise, which takes a heavy toll on the nerves of the workers inside the plant. The high noise areas in the plant have been identified, and regular noise monitoring and reduction measures have been introduced. High-pressure steam and air leakage is being taken care of regularly to check this problem. Other measures include soundproof acoustic enclosures in control rooms, providing bellows in the tuyeres of blast furnaces, bringing down noise level below the norm. Snort valve silencers and blast bypass silencing has also been provided to bring down the noise level significantly. In the area of waste utilization, Bokaro Steel Plant has been endeavoring to turn waste into wealth through planned and organized recycling. 25% of the present generation of blast furnace slag is granulated and supplied to the cement industry for cement making. The steel slag generated is being presently used for road construction within the plant premises and in its peripheral areas. RDSO Lucknow has recommended this slag for use as rail ballast by the Indian Railways. In addition to this, the Indian Road Congress recommended the use of blast furnace slag, granulated slag, SMS slag and fly ash for road construction. Extensive afforestation campaigns are regularly taken up. Routine plantation of over 3 lakh saplings is done every year. During the year 1990-91, a massive drive was launched to plant over 11 lakh saplings around the plant site, and an additional 1.5 lakh saplings were planted in the ash pond to provide an effective vegetation cover. The targeted plantation figures have been achieved every year. Over 35 lakh saplings have been planted till date in and around the plant by BSL. Complementing this effort, the development of a biological park is also a precious gift of BSL to the future. But, by far, the most important strategy adopted by BSL has been the generation of employee participation and the education of people about environmental issue. BSL understands that it will not be able to change the world alone. To make a difference, it needs the encouragement of people who would support them in their cause and work with them hand in hand. Children are the future. With an aim to encourage participation of school children who will inherit the earth, a network of over 70 eco-clubs has been formed at Bokaro. Of these, 47 clubs are recognized by the Ministry of Environment and Forests. In addition to this, celebrating the World Environment Day, World Forestry Day, Environment Month, organizing seminars and environment runs form a way of life at Bokaro. Regardless of age, environmental consciousness remains high. Though a lot of ground has been covered, the efforts are on since environment preservation is a continuous journey.
पर्यावरण पर्यावरण सारे जगत का आवरण सब जीव का है आवरण पर्यावरण पर्यावरण दोष से हो रहित जल होवे सुगंधित मलय भी दोष से हो रहित जल होवे सुगंधित मलय भी गंदगी हो दूर जीवन से करें हमें आज प्रण गंदगी हो दूर जीवन से करें हमें आज प्रण पर्यावरण पर्यावरण.
And thus flows tradition, from the ancient Harappan civilization to one of the most modern steel plants in India, taking the stream beyond the present to shape its course for the future. At Bokaro Steel Plant, protecting our environment from pollution is not just a way of life today, but a gift for tomorrow. A gift for generations to come. At Bokaro Steel Plant, the tradition lives on.